Hey everyone, I'm going to do my first ever book review. Oh my god. I've seen other book reviews on YouTube and I read books, and this is a book that I think I should review because this is a really good book and I have a opinion for it. What I read is the Malcolm X autobiography, or the autobiography of Malcolm X. Now, I just finished the epilogue. That's what it's called at the end. Yeah, the epilogue. I just finished that, and I read the epilogue once, but I read the prologue twice, and I read everything that Malcolm X wrote twice. And this book is 466 pages, but it's of really good informative information. I mean, it's really good. It is. Um, it's Time Magazine's one of the best top 10 nonfiction books of the 20th century, and I definitely see why. Basically, what I wanted to make a video about it is I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've read, because I mean, I'm really confused about one part about the book, and that confusion is actually his assassination that happens February 21st, 1965. This Friday, right, this Friday? Yeah, this Friday is the 2014, so what, it's like 35, 45, what, like the 49th? Yeah, 49th anniversary of his death at the, oh shit, Abaddon Ballroom in New York. And basically, it's that part. His whole life is wicked interesting. First of all, let me start there. Like, I mean, from childhood to his becoming a minister, to him leaving the Nation of Islam and basically going on his own and creating his own nation or own group to fight for civil rights. It's all really interesting. First of all, it makes you believe that life was really planned, because I mean, when he was a kid, he used to go with his dad was a minister and a preacher, and he was the only one out of the 7 kids that would go out and with his dad and see the preachers and hear him, say what he had to say. And from an early age, he was influenced by the Marcus Garvey UNIA organization. He knew all about that. He was a very smart kid. Then everyone knows he goes on to be a pimp and a dope seller and stuff like that. But I honestly really do think everything that happened to him was necessary. It was imperative, because that's what made him everything that he was. And I don't think that it could have happened any other way. I really do think Maktub, it was written for it to be for Malcolm X to live a life like that. And there's just a lot of indications in there in the book. There's a lot of clues and hints and stuff like that, because it's kind of like you can read a chapter and then you can foreshadow that into the future and be like, oh wow, like that makes sense. I mean, like, he's doing that now, so what he used to do back then, and oh, okay, that makes sense. And basically, though, the one thing that confuses me is the assassination, because I want to know really badly, like, who did it, like, really badly. Like, it's probably my #1 goal right now is to find out, and I don't even know how I'm gonna find out. First of all, I mean, I'm not gonna find out probably. I mean, I just really want to know, because like in the book, Malcolm X mentions how he thinks it's the Nation of Islam, but then at the end, like the last 2 weeks of his life, he's like, you want to know what? There's been some real strange things happening. I don't think it's the Nation of Islam. I think it's a higher source than the Nation of Islam. Well, I mean, a lot of people have a conspiracy theory about the government being involved, and I have looked into that in YouTube videos and like heard like why people think it was the government and stuff like that, because I guess there were undercover cops there, but no cops in uniform. But the cops in uniform didn't do anything about it. And then on YouTube, it's really interesting. There's the 3 guys that were convicted one of the guys admits to it, and there's like a YouTube video on it, the guy admitting it, and then there's another video of a guy who was like, I was in my hotel room, like from across the street. I wasn't even there. I went to jail for no reason. I did not have any involvement in killing Malcolm X. And I found that really interesting because one guy's like, oh yeah, came here, this was the plan, we did it, which sounds really legit because if you think about it, I mean, the way he died was really set up good. You know, you have the distraction so people don't see who it is. You know, everyone's looking the other way, and then you have the people just coming down with a shotgun, just boom, 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 boom. And just, essentially one shotgun, just one boom. Then other several shots. And they just didn't stop. I mean, when he was on the ground, there were bullets found in his leg, so obviously they shot him when he fell down too. So they let sure that he was dead. Like, they were not leaving there without him being dead. So that means they had to plan that beforehand. And then, also 2 weeks before, his house got bombed. And it was supposed to be, first of all, the house was supposed to be seized by the Nation of Islam. It wasn't really his house. And I mean, Malcolm X just kept prolonging it. And I mean, people say that the Nation of Islam did it. And I mean, Nation of Islam people say that Malcolm X did it himself, which is, I mean, kind of ridiculous. I don't think Malcolm X was that crazy to bomb his own house and then evacuate everybody else in the house. Like, if he's gonna bomb the house, he's gonna let sure that everyone dies, right? Well, no, he bombed the house and then he let sure everyone got out. I mean, I guess they said that because they did get out free. If you think about it, if you're in a house with a bomb, you figured you die. So I guess that's why they came up with that theory, is to why he was still alive with his family. You know, the media covers and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just wicked interesting, the whole assassination thing. Because then you have, like, I don't know, I think Martin Luther King died in 68, I believe. And, like, he has a conspiracy that the government killed him too. And actually, I just read in 1999 there was a lawsuit that confirmed that the government had been involved in his assassination. So I mean, if it's kind of confirmed, and that didn't go mainstream, that's why a lot of people don't know about that. But I mean, if they killed Martin Luther King Jr., why wouldn't they kill Malcolm X? I mean, Malcolm X was like 10 times worse. I mean, he would just be the guy that you'd want to kill. Even though in reality, the harm he would have caused staying alive, honestly, I don't feel like it would have been that bad. I just feel like if Malcolm X lived and Martin Luther King lived, I do feel like I would be living in a completely different world today. I do. I feel like it would be a better world, though. I really do. I think it would be a better world. I mean, I think it's a shame that they actually died because, I mean, they really shouldn't have. And it just shows you how much we really don't know about, like, maybe our government, because maybe we just don't know that much. But it's definitely interesting. You can't immediately, like, blame them, too. There's just a lot of, like, indications that aim towards there. I'm like, it very could have been the Nation of Islam. But, like, in the book, a lot of times it mentions that, like, Elijah Muhammad would say, no, like, we don't want to kill him. We are not going to kill him. Like, those are strict orders from him, apparently. And I mean, yeah, I'm sure some people listen to it, but I'm sure, you know, other people were like, you wanna know what? No, this guy's mocking our honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we gotta take him out. I'm sure that's how some people felt, and those 3 people that got caught, maybe that's how they felt. You know, maybe the guy that said I was in my hotel room, and also the guy who was in his hotel room, he was also a part of, like, he knew Malcolm X. He was with him in the Nation of Islam, and then he separated when Malcolm X separated. So, yeah, definitely, I mean, he could be lying about that too, you know, but I don't know, it's just really interesting, and I find it wicked interesting, and I would definitely, if you're someone who wants to know, like, I've read the book, like, I wanted to read the book, first of all, but then just timing worked out perfectly, because in my English class, we had to pick an American literature book that had controversy, and oh, what better book for controversy than this baby right here. A lot of controversy, and it's kind of really funny because like it was like brand new when I bought it, and there's like you can see like the seams. It seems like it's obviously used because I obviously read it, but like it seems like just went through like a BMT 8-week course. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to put a book review up because I've seen them on YouTube and I've been wanting to do it for a while. So I mean, I decided. I literally just finished page 466, literally 11 minutes ago, and this video is right now at like 10 minutes and 44 seconds. So I mean, I immediately finished and wanted to just talk about this. So this is fresh, right off my mind information from the Malcolm X book. So I hope whoever watches it enjoys it, and if you have your own theory about the conspiracy of the assassination of Malcolm X, you should definitely comment on this. I would definitely be interested in hearing your comment. So thank you for anyone who watches this, and I hope you have a sublime day.